Today's lesson is over equations involving rational coefficients. Your goal will be to solve multi-step equations that have fraction coefficients. We're going to focus on fractions today, not so much on decimals. So we're going to start with a one-step equation with a fraction coefficient. We're going to solve the equation 2/3 x equals 48. This means that 2/3 times x times some number equals 48. So it's a one-step equation that involves multiplication. Well, think about your one-step equation knowledge. How do we undo multiplication? We divide. I should get a little more specific. Divide each side by the coefficient. So it's the same rule. Okay, no matter when it's a fraction, a decimal, a whole number, a negative number, no matter what. Same rules. Don't be scared off by the fraction. Do what you know how to do. So we divide both sides by the coefficient. And remember, guys, how do we divide fractions? Well, we actually multiply by the reciprocal, or by the flip. So I'm going to go ahead and write the word reciprocal. So you guys are used to seeing that vocabulary. Flip there reminds you what that means. So the way this will look then, multiply each side by 3 halves. I'm going to rewrite the original equation, 2/3 x equals 48. We're going to multiply each side by the reciprocal, which is 3 halves. As you guys can see, the 3's cancel out, the 2's cancel out, we're left with x, which is what we want on the left side. Now we have 48 times 3 halves. Well, it helps you make it 48 over 1. And you can see we can divide each part here by 2. 24 times 3 is 72. So that is our value of x. Let's try that out with these two problems. So pause the video now. You can try them on your own, or keep the video going and work with me. So 3/5 x equals 42. I'll rewrite it so I can mark it over here. We multiply each side by the reciprocal, which is 5/3. So those cancel out. I'm left with x. 42 and 3. You can simplify both those by 3. 14 times 5 is 70. Notice I'm doing work on both sides of the equation. That will become really important in a little bit. Now we have 5/8 x equals 60. We'll rewrite that. Multiply both sides. 5 is flipped. Is that both sides? Same again. These 8's cancel out, 5's cancel out. Left with x. 60 and 5, we can divide both parts by 5. 12 times 8 is 96. Those are one-step equations with those fraction coefficients. Let's check it out now with 2 steps. So 4/7 x minus 19 equals 41. Okay, going back to our lesson on 2-step equations, we're always trying to get the variable term by itself first. So I'm going to rewrite the equation here. The variable term is that 4/7 x. We want to isolate that, get it by itself. We do it by doing the opposite of minus 19. We're going to add 19 to both sides. We haven't touched the 4/7 x. That's kind of alone here in the box. This cancels out. The 4/7 x equals 60. We've now created a one-step equation. Okay, just like we did on the previous slide. We divide each side by 4/7, and we know that means actually multiply each side by the flip of 4/7. Okay, so those cancel out. X equals 64. Divide both by 4, we get 15. 15 times 7 is 105. So, same process, just adding that addition step above. So now go ahead and try these two on your own. Stop the video now and try them. First one, we start by getting the 4/9 x by itself. That is our goal. Do that by subtracting 10. That goes away. Negative 26 minus 10 gives us negative 36. And now our next step is to multiply both sides by the reciprocal. These factor out. 36 and 4. We can divide both by 4 to give us 9 over there. 9 times 9 is 81, which is the value of x. Excuse me. Now over here, number 2, we're trying to get the negative 8/11 x by itself first. Do that by adding 12 both sides. And 12 undoes that minus 12. So that goes away. 12 plus 12 is 24. And now to get x by itself, which is our goal, multiply both sides by negative 11/8. Those cancel out. 24 and 8 can divide out to 3 and 1. 3 times negative 11 is negative 33. This concludes your lesson on solving multi-step equations with rational coefficients.